ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Retro Gaming with Hopper, and as always, thank you for watching. Today we're going to start getting started on touching up this playing field. We don't have a whole lot of touch up to do. And if you haven't been watching the series on this 1980 Williams Scorpion, the first one's right up there. We've done quite a bit to it so far. Need to go back and check it out. If you haven't looked at them all, where have you been? I mean, we're working on this machine, getting it all squared away, and you want to jump into the middle of it? So go back and start with the first one and see what we've done so far. Now on this playing field, we just have a little bit of this pink. That's what I'm calling it. There's a little bit of black, a little bit of yellow. Yeah, there's not a whole lot to do on this. The last video I cut that mylar piece out of here because it was all bubbled up and looking funky. So we got it all taken out. And now I cleaned it up, and now we can touch it up down in there, and you'll never even know that there wasn't even a mylar there. So I think what we're going to do is start out with the pink. Yeah, we're going to start out with that pink. That's going to be one of the hardest ones to match up, so we'll work on the pink first. What do you think? And I have not yet decided whether I'm going to clear coat this whole playing field or not. If I do, I still have some stuff to take off. I got to take these flippers, both sets of flippers off. I got to take the side rails off and the back piece. I got to get all that off. Take all the light bulbs out so we can clear coat it. But we are going to do an LED on this one too. We have some... I'm going to change out some inserts on this playing field. Put LEDs in it. I have some bad sockets I need to change. And we're going to put a few more lights in up top to kind of brighten it up a little bit up top. It's kind of dim up in here. Especially right over here in this area. That is really dim over in there. So we'll do some LEDs. I think we'll change out our hole inserts. Put a different, I think I'll put a white in there so we can make it any color we want. But that's what we're going to do to the playing field. Like I said, I'm not convinced yet that I'm going to go ahead and clear coat it, but I'm leaning more towards that way, that we're going to clear coat it. So let's get started touching this up first, and I'll think some more on it. And the first thing we're going to do is the pink. Okay, now on this pink, I have some pinks here, and we're going to see if I have anything close that's right in the bottle, right out of the bottle. We can, let's see, that one. Way too light. Okay, roll down there. That one? No. Another one way too light. Let's see, that one's going to be, that's way too light. There's one that's a little darker, but not dark enough. One escaping. That one, still just a little too light. This is the one that I kind of like so far. Let me take the cap off of this and we'll take a look at it and see what it looks like underneath the cap. I can get this one-handed. It looks like Pepto-Bismol. Don't do that. What do you think? Kind of like that, but it's still a little too light. This is the one we're going to go with, and we're going to see if we can't darken up that pink a little bit on that and get that a little closer. That's just a little too light. But that's the darkest pink I have, so that's the one we're going to start with. It is a fuchsia. Or Pepto-Bismol. No, there are a couple other ones there that look like Pepto-Bismol. Okay, so we're going to start with this one, and we'll do some mixing and see if I can't darken this up a little bit and get it a little closer. Start out with a little bit of this fuchsia. It's pretty close to here, but we want this, which is kind of a duller, but it's just a tad darker. And next I'm gonna, I have some true red here. Now we want to darken this up a little bit, so we want a little bit of red, and we just want a little bit. A little bit more red. Still really pink. We only have a little bit of, few spots to touch up, so it's not like we need to mix up a whole bunch of this. So we're just going to mix up a little bit. Still a little too pink. Let's go with just a little more red. A lot of these you don't have to touch up, but I do them so you can get better at mixing. So when you do get one that you have a lot to do, you'll be good at it. The only thing bad about using cardboard is it sucks up a lot of moisture, which is okay in some cases because it's got some cardboard in it. What do you think? Nope. Still too light. Yeah, I'm gonna have to try get really aggressive here with the red. Now we got too much. That's better. See what it looks like, and if we don't like it, we can always wipe it off. Like I said before, you're never going to get it perfect. You just want to, you can get it close, and the closer the better. What do you think? Can you see it from your house? I think that's pretty good. Like I said, the color's matching up nice, but we just, with the swirls in the old paint, you're never going to match any of that up. You're just going to get it as close as you can. Looks pretty good. And a couple other spots. Yeah, that's going to work. That looks good. Like I said, you'll be standing in the front of the pinball machine, you know, but looking down on it, but you'll never see that little spot that I touched up there. So as long as it looks good from your house. Okay, I got a different brush. See, we have just a little bit missing here and here. So we're gonna see if we can't put that in. Missing just a little bit right through here. A little bit right here. A lot of black missing right here, so we get the black put in. It'll cover a lot. Stop shaking, Todd. What's nice about acrylics is it dries quick. This wood sucks it right up. Now this one we have to be a little bit more careful on, because you will see this one an awful lot. This one will show up a lot. It's right in your face as you're looking down on the machine. Actually, that matches up a lot better down here than it did up top, but drying a little bit. Yep, looks good. I think we can live with that. Alright, you're gonna feel a little bit of a shake. put the black in around it. That'll look pretty good. There's that spot up there touched up. One over there. And around that bumper. Around the thumper bumper. Why they call it thumper bumper, I have no idea. But we'll go with it. Alright. Come on, focus up. There we go. Now on to the next color. The next color we're going to do is, I think we might try this yellow. There's a little bit of blue missing in a couple of spots, but I want to see what I can do about that yellow. Because we got a little bit of yellow to fix up around there. Should do the black. I think I might do the black on that first, so it gives me an idea as to how much yellow we need to actually put in. Now over here you can see that this transitions from yellow up into an orange, which is terrible. That I don't know what we'll do. What's nice though is the plastic kind of covers and hides that. So I'll probably just touch it up a little bit. Excuse me. Touch it up a little bit with some a little bit of orange, or see how close I can get on that. And once we get the plastic on it, you'll never see it. I think we'll do some black. You know, one thing about black is you don't have to mix. All I have here is just some gloss black. I'll come around the other side so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, now got a little bit left on the yellow. Got to do the yellow. I'll show you some of the ones I have. This is a golden yellow. Let me get around over here with you. That's too dark. Golden rod. Ooh, that's not too bad. Only golden rod there. And we have bright yellow. Too dark. And then we have a primary yellow, which is too dark. So this golden rod, yeah, that's pretty light. Let's look at that primary yellow again. See, that's too dark. Bright yellow. Bright yellow is too dark. And that golden yellow again. Still too dark. Let's see what this looks like under the cap. That's pretty close. It mixed just a little bit of the bright yellow with that golden rod. Nah, let's go with a little bit darker. The primary. Let's mix a little bit of that primary with that golden rod and see what we can come up with. Thing is down here is a lot lighter than what I'm gonna be doing up in here. So that primary yellow might be pretty close. That might be the ticket. Let me get a little bit of that out and we'll dab it on there and see what it looks like. Okay, there's that. This is the primary yellow. Let's put a little bit of that on there, and I'm not going to be able to copy the specs in this. Gonna take an awful lot of paint to get that covered. Yellows. I just stuck my hand in the pink. Turn that around so I don't keep sticking my hand in the pink. Alright, let's see what we can do with this gun. put some more on it and see what it looks like. Put a more on it. Okay. Got it kinda where I want it. Now we'll clean it up a little bit with some black. Okay, that's the best I can do. I hope you like it. So we're done with the playing field now. That was our last little bit that we had to do. I'll get you down off the stand and we'll take a look at everything and you can tell me what you think. Sorry about it being dark, but I mixed up a little bit of what yellow we had left and a little red. And that's what I'm going to put in right down here by the hole. I had to turn the light off so that you could see at least a little bit. I had forgotten that we had this one little spot left to touch up. This is has a kind of a checkerboard or kind of scale effect look to it, and there's no way I can mimic that. So I figured we'll split the difference. Yellow and we'll make a little orange. And just kind of, like I said, the plastic covers this quite a bit. So you may not even see this from the bottom. That's what I'm going with, and I'm sticking to it. Alright, we'll let that set up and I'll put a little more on it and a little more on it, and then the playing field will be done and I'll take you down off the stand and show you everything we did. Okay, we got her all finished, touched up. The only sad part is that, but I'm hoping that'll hide. I think everything else is going to be alright. We got all of our pink done up top there. Got our black in. I think it turned out pretty good. Not too bad if I say so myself. Got that all touched up right there, where I cut the marlite away, or marlite, whatever the hell it is. That plastic crap. Alright, so now all we'll have to do is clear coat those spots. I don't think I'm going to clear coat this whole playing field. I want to. I mean, I don't know. I can't help myself. I want to do the whole playing field. What do you guys think? Should I? The only thing I don't like is when you clear coat, you know, you're going to be sealing in all that dirt that you can't get out of them little cracks. But if you clear coat it, it'll protect what paint is there. It'll protect everything on there. I know wax will protect it somewhat, but if this machine gets played a lot, that wax will wear right off. I don't know, I'll clear coat a couple of spots that we touched up, and I'll see what that looks like after I clear coat it. You know, if I don't like it, if it's not going to turn out the way I want to, then the whole thing's going to get done. So let me do a little clear coating and see what it looks like. Okay folks, there it is, the playing field. I got her all steel wooled, polished, waxed, touched up, you name it. I think it really turned out good. Took me a while. I kind of wasn't really going to clear coat it, but I did. I figured I'd seal it up. There's quite a bit of cracking in it. No planking, but there, let me see if I can find an area. Yeah, you know, you can see, I don't know if we can get down in there or not. See if it'll focus up for us. There we go. Oh, there was a lot of cracks in the paint, so I went ahead and clear coated it. That way it'll seal it up and it'll last a lot longer. Won't have any chipping or any more wear. But as you can see, I put a few things back on the playfield. Got the flippers on and the bumpers, our pop bumpers. See, we have a couple lights that are missing. We have the double, there's a 5, a 3, one of our pop bumpers, and one over here. Those are going to all be, oh, and the 4 is missing up here. I checked all those bulbs are good, so we're going to have a problem on our lamp driver side of our driver board. We have probably one in there that's weak or something else leading to it. I checked all the transistors, they were all good. But that'll be for another video. We'll go over more electronics. I just wanted to, that second video, I just wanted to get it up and get some lights on it and get a few things working on it so we could work on it, work on the playing field and the cabinet. This video has been long enough. I'm not going to get to the cabinet in this video like I said I was going to, but this one just took a lot longer. We'll be changing all these lamps out. I just got into doing more on the playing field than what I had expected to do. But if you like the video, hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe to the channel and I'll bring you more cool pinball videos. Doing some more repairs on this 1980 Scorpion by Williams. And if you haven't checked out my links below, check out the links below. I have an Amazon link, jack clamps, and there's one other link down there. I'm not real positive which one that one is. I'll have to, I put them up. If you go to one of those sites and if you click on the link and go to one of those sites and buy something, I get a small commission, and it helps keep the channel going so I can bring you more of these. So until next time, see ya.